In the bustling city of Metropolis, nestled among towering skyscrapers and neon-lit streets, there existed a verdant oasis known as the Green Market. This vibrant locale was famed for its organic produce and artisanal goods, attracting locals and tourists alike. Among the vendors, there was a mysterious beekeeper, Mrs. Eloise Everdeen, whose honey was the market's crown jewel. It was said to possess a floral symphony unlike any other, a result of her secret recipe that was rumored to be a family heirloom. Mrs. Everdeen was an elderly lady with a gentle demeanor, her silver hair always neatly tucked beneath a wide-brimmed straw hat. Her stall was modest, adorned with jars of amber-hued honey, beeswax candles, and assorted bee-related novelties. Customers often queued to purchase her honey, captivated by the tales of its rare, magical properties. Mrs. Everdeen would smile knowingly at curious buyers, her eyes twinkling behind round spectacles. However, beneath this idyllic facade, trouble brewed. Rumors of a honey scam began to circulate, alleging that not all was as it seemed with Mrs. Everdeen's prized product. According to whispered suspicions, the honey was no more than a synthetic concoction, cleverly mixed with floral essences to mask its true nature. The rumor mill churned furiously. Soon enough, a local investigative journalist, David Cline, took up the call to uncover the truth. David was known for his tenacity and keen eye for detail, qualities that had earned him a reputation for cracking even the most challenging stories. Accepting the challenge, he frequented the market, posing as a customer while studying Mrs. Everdeen's operations from a distance. He noted her interactions, surveyed her stall when she was absent, and even discreetly purchased samples for testing. Meanwhile, Mrs. Everdeen continued with her daily rituals, seemingly unfazed by the rumors swirling around her. Her customer base dwindled, but her charisma and the honey's reputed excellence kept a loyal circle returning. Observing this, David took it upon himself to bridge the gap between hearsay and evidence. He reached out to a university laboratory, enlisting the help of Dr. Elise Tan, an expert in food chemistry. Together, they analyzed the honey samples, subjecting them to rigorous tests. In a twist that surprised even David, the results demonstrated that Mrs. Everdeen's honey was, indeed, genuine. The unique blend of botanical traces confirmed its authenticity, and the purity scores were impeccably high. Armed with indisputable evidence, David decided to confront Mrs. Everdeen. He approached her stall one quiet afternoon, the market's usual bustle reduced to a gentle murmur. "Mrs. Everdeen," he began, with a seriousness that masked his newfound admiration, "there have been some unsettling rumors about your honey. I had them tested, and I'm pleased to say that the results have proven them false." Mrs. Everdeen's eyes met his with a knowing smile. "Thank you, David," she replied warmly. "I was aware of the rumors, but knew that the truth would come to light eventually. My bees and I have nothing to hide." The story that followed transformed perceptions. David's article not only cleared Mrs. Everdeen's name, but also celebrated the craftsmanship and dedication involved in producing such remarkable honey. The market bustled with life again, Mrs. Everdeen's stall at the heart of the community. And so, the legend of her honey continued to thrive, unfazed by whispers, untarnished by doubt.